I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster on the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash, and it caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. For my laboratory in the castle east, with the master all the vampires faced. The ghouls all came, their humble goals, to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the mash. It was the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash, and caught on in a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included the Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rockin' alarming, and the sounds. Igor on train, backed by his main hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group with a kicker five. They played the mash. They played the monster mash. Through the graveyard smash. They caught on in a flash. They played the mash. They played the monster mash. They did the mash. Out of his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? It's now the mash. It's now the monster mash. It's a graveyard smash. It's the monster mash. The monster mash. It's the monster mash. It got on in a flash. It's the monster mash. Then you can mash. You can mash, mash, mash. The graveyard smash."
Although not all mutations have a noticeable phenotypic effect, the common usage of the word mutant is generally a pejorative term, only used for genetically or phenotypically noticeable mutations. Previously, people used the term sport-related disorder to refer to abnormal specimens. The scientific usage is broader, referring to any organism differing from the wild type. The word finds its origin in the Latin term mutus, stem cell mutants, which means to change. Scholars have argued that mutants in fiction have been used as a device to reflect broader cultural perceptions surrounding technoscience topics. Mutants depicted in fictional media have often followed global events that have sparked mass public concern, such as events spreading radioactive material and developments in genetic engineering. Furthermore, it is argued that fictional mutants stemming from these events symbolize public perception associated with scientific advancement. For example, in the 1954 film Them, ants mutated to civilization-threatening monsters as a result of nuclear bomb testing in Mexico. The film's release follows real-world atomic bomb testing that took place at the Trinity site in New Mexico. The CMSJ MK47 uses an American semi-automatic rifle and 7.62x39mm made by CMMJ Inc. It can accept all types of Kalashnikov pattern magazines.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten, while I nodded as someone gently rapping at my chamber door. It's a visitor I never tapped at my chamber door. This and nothing more. Oddest thing I remember, it was in black. At each separate dining I brought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished for more. Vainly I had sought to borrow from my books some grief of sorrow for a lost for the rare radiant angel named more nameless here forever. And the silken satin rustling purple filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now to still be beating on my heart, I start repeating. 'Tis some visitor entering at my chamber door. Some late visitor entering at my chamber door. It is this and nothing more. Presently my soul hesitating, and then no longer sure I saw damn truly under forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping and so gently, rapping faintly, tapping at my chamber door. That scarce I was sure I heard. Here I look, wide darkness there and nothing. Deep into that darkness, very long I stood there wondering, doubtless, dreaming, will ever dare to read before. But the silence was broken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word. This I listened and the echo back from the door. Really listen, nothing more. Back into the chamber, turning all my soul within me burning. Soon I heard upon the tapping somewhat louder than before. Surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what the threat is and as a mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment and the mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing. Open here I feel a shudder, when with many flirty flutter there stood a stately raven of the saintly days endured. Not the least obedience needing, not a minute stopped or stayed here, but with mine or lady perched above my chamber door, perched above a bust of palace just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then the suddenly flirty device had fancied me smiling by the gray of the serpent forum of the countenance of war. Though my chest was shown unshaven, now I said thou art no craven, ghastly grim, ancient raven, wandering on the nightly shore. Tell me what thy worthy name is on nights unknown shore. Quoth the raven, nothing more. Much I listened vainly, foully, how my discourse so plainly, though its answer did meaning relevancy more. What we cannot help bringing that no human being either was or blessed and seen word above his chamber door. Word or beast on that sculpture's bust above the chamber door. Which such a name is never, but the raven sitting lonely on the placid bust spoke only. That one word is of his soul is the one who did out. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather even fluttered, till scarcely more he muttered. Our friends have friends before on the world who will leave me, as my hopes I look before me, that the word said nevermore. Sore little still is broken by our
My girlfriend killed a man last Friday. He was a mean bastard if there ever was one. Said he'd beat me senseless for getting in his way. She stabbed him with scissors until she was done. A detective is a human duck whose life is like a hockey puck and who survives only by luck. He wanders around in the rain, or in danger he jumps onto the train. Dating him would be a pain. Henchman wakes up in the morning, eats French fries cooked in butter and oil. The stench of salt shoots through his system. On the bench he sits and waits for orders. Fists are clenched as he thinks about violence. The colonel was a crazy old fool. He pushed his wife into the pool. She drowned and he was super cool. The local constable thought he was God and said he would only protect the quad, but the inspector was with the flying squad. Everyone thought he was super aloof, but he had the ability to get proof. What is a crime? Is it worth a dime?